Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna look at two things. One, we're gonna look at how you can make your data presentable, and yeah, as a bonus, we're gonna create a CV using Excel. Yeah, it is possible. I know what you're thinking. Now, before we quickly dive into this, kindly subscribe if you haven't done that, and stay tuned for more content to come. So, now here we have a blank workbook. So what we want to do first, we're gonna work with three columns, column A, B, and C. So you're gonna want and make this column be a little bit bigger, like that, and then gonna put your name there. And go ahead and write your name. In case I'll write my name here. Remember, this is just a sample of how you can make a CV, and the main the main tutorial here is on making your data presentable in Excel. Like you have a report, now you want to make it presentable and clean, creating clean useful summaries. So create your do your name there, and then here, well, when you need to leave contact information in your CV, I think it's advisable to just have two. I don't know why you have to include the box, the post office address, because I've never heard of anybody who have, like, currently now, who has been, I don't know. But now just leave your number. 07 and 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. This is just a sample. Then you can do your email at, because email is very important, gmail.com. That's an example. And then you can come here and have maybe an objective, something like that. An objective here, some dummy text here. Here is where you can write your objective on the job. Okay, here is where you can, let me say, write your objective on the job you are looking for. Okay, so here you can write type of objective on the job depending on the job that you want. Now let's look at your education. As advisable, it's good to start with the highest level of education. And here, if you have done maybe up to PhD or masters, do you really need to include your primary school and stuff like that? Yeah, some people tell you it's important, but this the CV is like it's like where you a CV is like maybe where you're advertising yourself, and it takes up to 5 seconds for your hiring manager to determine if he or she's gonna go through your CV or not. So it's best to keep it brief as possible. So here we're gonna, uh, let's say your degree, your bachelor degree here, whatever it is. You can put your university here, and then yeah, and then here I'd like to add some. Let's say if you cleared maybe in 2018, an example 2017. Let me just say 2018. Remember, if you cleared in June 2018, there it is. You can put it like there, and the university, and then you can also add maybe your high school. You can add your high school here. You can add your high school and your grade there. Maybe you can say that is when June 2014, an example. Or high school is supposed to clear maybe towards the end, right? So we can let's just stick with that format. November 2014, you can put like that. And then maybe if you want to put your primary, you can do that. And then Let me go to the work experience. Work experience. What am I writing here? Okay, good. Now we want to start with your current work here. Maybe if you have a job, you're gonna start with your current work. Current work, probably Jan 2021. Your current work here, you'll set your you're gonna start with maybe your company, maybe your title, then company, company, and details of what you did. So if you have done maybe you've been in various companies, let me say company A. If you have been in various companies, uh, you can add them to be company B, something like that. Company C. Here maybe you are in December 2020. Then here we have maybe October 2020. Yeah, good. That is the work experience. Then we can come and maybe add the, don't mind about the layout and format because that is what we're gonna work on. Can maybe put activities maybe, and volunteering experience. If you have volunteered in some organizations, right? So you can put company maybe where you've volunteered in. Company. You can either put about title maybe, and what you did, something of the sort. And then owners here, maybe the award, maybe there's some awards you won, right? uh, the award can just, let's say if it's a presidency award, something like that. If you have what you did, maybe organization, something of the sort. And it's good to say you also put, it's good to put years here. Okay, now there I'm gonna put 2019. Good, let's just stop here. Now what we want to do here is first to make sure we see everything here, and we want to make first, I'm gonna control all and make them maybe font of 11, everything, and maybe choose, I want to choose to work with, maybe you can choose to work with whatever font you like, maybe if it's Arial, something like that, maybe regular, whatever font you decide. And then from there, I want to ensure that we put this one centered, the title, because that is the catchiness, and then kind of make it a little bit bigger. We want to also make this one bigger, something like that is enough. Put it in bold. You want to ensure you have done, I'm assuming you must be having some content so you can actually wrap text around there. And then let's group these to where they belong. So this one it's okay, margin center. We're gonna look group the education where we have it. So ensure the education is grouped. I think you need to see what I'm doing here, because here you have work experience going down into this is the list of companies you have worked for with the experience. So you want to group them together under the that category. So you just merge and center under activities and volunteer experiences you've had. You also do the same, merge and center. Slowly you're starting to have a look of this look and feel of the CV here. Right, right. So then I wanna make sure the date, my dates are on the right, like that. And then because we don't want our dates to be that catchy, I'm gonna italize them like that. And then let me do like this so that you can see everything. Yeah. Then I'm gonna put some titles maybe in bold. So I'm gonna press the command or control in Windows, and then select the titles titles maybe that I'm gonna put in bold, and then maybe I can put even high school in bold. Then I can also select the remaining ones here on details and italize them like that. So we're slowly starting to have something here. You can put these ones in bold, right? And then if maybe you wanna go ahead maybe and do something that here, changing, rotating your, wanna rotate these ones. But before we do that, let us group them, right? So here I wanna come here and under this group, I wanna add a thick bottom border. Also in the education group, I wanna do the same thing in the experience group. I wanna do the same, and then also in the activities and volunteer experience, also want to add something like that, and the honors, also want to add something like that. Uh, yeah, then I can decide to put my title from there to here. Actually, I merge and center. Yeah, just like that. So it's beginning to kind of look like a CV. So here I presume you're gonna have some details. Remember to wrap text whenever you want text like this. For example, if uh, if I had let's say I wanna put some dummy text there, right? Something like that. You see, and then university, then company A. I can say details what I did, something like that. Copy that. I just want to have some dummy text to show you how it can actually work once you're having maybe some form of bulky text. Just come on and wrap on text here. Just wrap text like that. Good. So after that, uh, let's say you wanna make this one a little bit fancy. You can come and in this group, still under the home tab, in this group of orientation, we can either rotate text up like that, and then use this one so that we have that, and then we're gonna ensure we center like that, so that you have your text looking up like that. Like this one, you can ensure it is seen. You can actually also do a wrap and text like that for this long title. Yeah, so yeah, this is an example of that. So let's say you have data here, and you now want to print. You now want to print your CV. You come and select from the first cell to the last cell you want. Just select like that, and then you can print. But I just want to print in PDF and see what the kind of maybe data we have here. You can go ahead and maybe work around with your colors and stuff like that. We can show you a little bit here if maybe you want here you can also put bold here. You can put your title to be, let's say, in but remember not to put shouting. You want not to put shouting colors. Then here I can also maybe do the same thing like that. Yeah, uh, you can go ahead and work on your titles, work on the colors you want. Maybe if you want dates here to have maybe a certain feel like that, you can put something like that, a certain feel here. You can go and practice and see how you can come, but don't put shouting colors, because all this is all about creating a presentable document. So let's try and print this into PDF and see how actually our CV looks like. uh, okay, yeah, I just want to print the selection. Done. Just want to print good. Now let's just have a preview of the PDF of what we have. Yeah, here it is. So you can see now this is a simple CV that I've created with Excel, and you can go ahead and make it more lovely and beautiful. You can even add, you can insert more important uh, stuff here, try to put more data from different angles depending on the layout you want. But this is a basic one you can do, and actually I've seen how we can actually maybe turn something into a useful report. Okay, so until next time, goodbye.